So you're hitting a dog toy over a mini net with what essentially is a plastic dinner plate. How has this sport turned into one of the biggest sports in the world? And I do mean that. This is the fastest growing sport in North America, almost in the world, just behind paddle. But why is it so big and why is it so popular? So join me today as I go right from the basics, from being a beginner all the way through to talking to the pros, as we find out just what the f is pickleball.
So to kick things off, let's establish what we're actually playing. A pickleball court is 20 feet wide by 44 feet long, or just over 6 meters by 13. That is the same size as a doubles badminton court and roughly a third of the playing area of a doubles tennis court. In fact, if you use the extra space, you can fit 4 pickleball courts on 1 tennis court, and we'll come back to that later. Unlike tennis, the court stays exactly the same for singles and doubles, so singles involves considerably more running and considerably fewer places to hide. The net is also slightly lower than a tennis net. It stands at 36 inches high at the sides and dips to 34 inches in the middle. At either side of the net is a 7-foot area officially called the non-volley zone, but universally known as the kitchen. You are allowed to stand in the kitchen despite what people will confidently tell you. You just cannot hit the ball out of the air while touching it. And if the momentum from your volley carries you into the kitchen afterwards, that's also a fault. The serve is hit underarm from behind the baseline diagonally into the opposite service box. It must clear the kitchen. Then comes pickleball's 2-bounce rule. The receiving team must let the serve bounce. The serving team must then let the ball bounce as well. After those first 2 bounces, players can either let the ball bounce or volley it out the air. Most games are played to 11 and you have to win by 2. Traditionally, only the serving team can score. In doubles, both players normally get a chance to serve before possession passes to the opposition. This creates the game's famously confusing 3-number score. Your team score, their team score, and whether you are the first or second server. So 4-3-2 does not mean somebody has forgotten how numbers work. It means that the serving team has 4 points, the opposition has 3, and this is their second server. Lose the rally and the serve changes hands. Win it and you move 1 point closer to victory. It's simple enough to start playing almost immediately. Understanding where everyone is supposed to stand, however, may take the rest of your life.
So I'm on a pickleball court, I'm going to play for the first time, but I don't really know how to play, so I guess I need to find someone who can help me. Can anyone? Any Olympic athletes here? Okay. Ow!
The ball has to bounce, just do nice little dinks to start with over it.
Look at that.
Like that, nice. These are called dinks.
Why is it called a dink?
I have no idea, don't ask me any questions like that.
Can you do anything funny with the dink, like dunk your dink?
If you were to do a bit of a bigger dink,
yeah,
and I can reach it, then I would smack it at you.
Okay.
So, like that.
Okay.
So you want to keep your dinks nice and low.
So it gets quite fast, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is great.
It gives you joy, doesn't it?
It does give you joy.
It gives you joy.
So let me ask you the first thing, okay? What do you say to people who go, this sport is rubbish? It's just like rubbish tennis for idiots that can't play tennis.
I always say, come and have a try. And then when I say, look, I thought exactly the same, and then I played it and it gave me joy. And it's really quite weird, that word joy. And I think that's what I think you experienced. I saw your and Gareth's face. It was like, oh, this is quite cool. It was like, and it's a smile. And Yay! Oh, nice.
Is that proper pickleball?
Right, it's a plastic ball with holes in, and it's a paddle. You're like, what are we doing? But you know what? It's just fun.
I've noticed people do a lot of two-handed backhand. Is that normal, or?
You can do both.
Okay, and when you're dinking around, what's the technique to get them away from the dinks?
So I've been in valleys where the dinks, you've been like 100 dinks.
Yeah.
You're just literally patient till one pops off, and then you try and smack it.
Okay, and you can like bang.
Yeah.
Oh, it really flies as well, doesn't it?
That's it. So a bit of top spin helps with the lobs.
Okay.
So you do some drives.
Okay, this is fun. This is really fun. So it's like I'm getting the tennis swings, and what's more, like if you hit this shot in tennis, I'll probably knock it out. If I hit it here, ball with holes in it, respect. Ooh. Oops, I can still hit it out. Nice setup this. Let's check out the pros. Well, I say pros, maybe they're just on the show court. Yes. Ah! First couple of minutes playing this, with probably like not the world's greatest paddle racket either, this is really fun. Like, I know tennis players will go, this is crap, what is this? It's a little game, but I've already broken a sweat. Like, it's more of an exercise than paddle is at the moment, I'll tell you that. You've got the same kind of ground strokes, you're hitting it like really cleanly as well, it feels good. And then like with the defense, when you're smashing it at me with that like amazing Olympian badminton smash, like you can if you're at the back.
Yeah, get
it
it
slows
back.
down enough, which feels really good. But yeah, I feel like, again, you've seen me move my feet. That doesn't happen in many other sports, but here I'm really like trying to think about what I'm doing and getting into it. It's really fun game.
And getting low as well. Yeah. Like the more, you know, sort of the low, sort of that movement as well. Your movement's really good, and that slice is horrendous but good, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's not many will do the top spin.
Yeah.
If you got that slice in there, yeah, you're turning into a good pickleball
well,
player.
Okay, well, should we have a couple of points?
Yeah,
let's have a singles
okay,
points, we'll go from there. Right. Let's see how many points I can get against an Olympian. I'm thinking maybe 0. Oh, right, I feel good about this one though. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, that's a great shot. It's going to hurt him a lot if I beat him 11-0, I think. 7-0.
Oh no! 10-0.
Match point. Oh!
Okay, here we go. No guts, no glory, big serve. Oh, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the opportunity. I let you win 11-0 there.
Right, so let me.
But honestly, no, really fun, first of all. If you've played racket sports before, you're immediately just like finding the groove of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I feel like it was really, and actually, I know people look at it, they often see doubles, don't they? Singles.
Yeah, singles.
It's one hell of a
really
workout.
Harder, yeah.
Yeah, how did I do? First ever
To
time.
be fair, I had to concentrate a lot. The only reason why I won is because you didn't come to the net enough.
Okay.
If you didn't come to the net, you notice when I served, I waited and then come into the net. I wasn't going to tell you that was the tactic to do. I wanted to win 11-0. But you mean the fact your rackets, you would be your improvement in pickleball, and this is the great thing about pickleball, is once you start, you improve so quickly.
Do you think there's any danger that pickle will over professionalize, like spike balls, for example, where it kind of ruins the game because people get too good?
Yeah, I think there could be, but as long as we remember there are levels, and that's the great thing about duper systems or ratings and playtomics and stuff. You can find your people and stick to your people if you want to.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we have to remember with these sports. They push it into the Olympics and be, straight away. Just let it evolve. Let it be a really good game like this, or a game for the nanas.
Yeah, there's no reason why we need to make it so good as that. Okay, so later on, let's have a game of doubles. Yeah. And Gail, maybe later on I'll play you singles, but this time I'll play right-handed.
Oh.
No, I was playing right-handed. Never mind.
I was just about to say.
She's quite good. So, why do you like pickleball?
It's fun. It's less stressful on the knees when you're getting on a bit than tennis. I am a tennis player and a squash player, but pickleball is just another game. And it's a great way to meet people. It's incredibly sociable.
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Right, Gail, we're going to play some doubles now.
Yeah,
Tell
so
me.
different game, okay? So it's a lot faster, so we're going to both be at the net. There can be some very quick rallies. So yeah, a lot more tactics. You want to do this, lots of little trots. Remember, you can't volley in the kitchen. So it can be quite dangerous as well, so just make sure, like, keep the ball down, you know, try not to hit each other in the face as well.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
well,
right.
Let's give it a go.
Okay.
Go, guys!
You.
Go, guys! Oh.
Oh,
Thank you.
It's different, isn't it?
It's different.
So you obviously don't sweat as much.
Come on, that's what I do.
It's different, I have to say.
Yeah.
Maybe more fun. Because I mean, don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
I love running around, but it's the reaction speed at the front is
Totally.
awesome. But you just get like a massive high when that thing happens and then you win it. Tell me something, Gail, while we're playing doubles. I've seen clips online, and when you do mixed doubles, I have seen horrendous pushing out of the female player.
Yeah, I'm all
It's almost
for
like
it.
2-on-1. Is that okay?
I'm all for it. I think that, I mean, I play mixed doubles badminton, and the guy is the better player, and as long as the guy is the better player.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are some women who don't like it. They are very anti it, and I think that a lot of
I
them
say
that come from
externally,
tennis.
it's the advert for the game doesn't look great, does it?
It's actually a really good tactic, and I think mixed doubles pickleball can be played really well.
Okay. So, I've got Gareth here, my partner in crime. You might recognise him from the podcast and also the incredible award-winning touch tennis video. Before you came into today, did you think it was going to be amazing?
I had no strong feelings either way. I was up for it. I really thought it probably would be fun because I am getting a bit old now, Daniel, and I thought it would be the sport for me. But actually, it turns out that it's way more kind of athletic than I thought it would be. Especially, I think, playing singles. With this racket, you can sort of whip it through. It's like table tennis, you know? You get the confidence up really quickly to whip your wrist over, and you can see the arc of the ball. And you kind of need to do that in this sport. There isn't so much like choppy. You got to whip that wrist through, and I think you can really do that. If I can do it, then
if
anyone
Gaz can do it, you can do it. Final thing, this thing here, is it a paddle? Is it a racket? Is it a bat? Is it a pickle? What is this?
I've no idea, but it's a weapon in my hands.
In America, obviously people have come from a tennis background, so they're playing like this, and tennis people are fast. But they're not as fast as badminton players.
I know.
And you said that in China and India and places like that, pickleball's now taken off. What do you think is going to happen when those badminton players transfer?
It's going to be this real big mix. And I think the Americans are going to have a shock because they're all this, like hard hitting like this. And suddenly you're going to see some very, very quick players. So I can't wait to see this mix because it's going to be two quite cultures. And the Americans, as we know, they don't like it when they don't have their own way.
I think they might change the rules.
I think they might have a few different rules come in. Yeah.
Watch out US, but right now, just to close off for England and the UK, what do you think the next few years is going to have here?
Oh, well, it's really exciting, actually. We've got some really, really good players. And what's great is they're really dominating the European circuit. And I'm actually going to go and practice with a few of them now. So I'm going to try and have a little go anyway.
We'll come say hi when you're
come
over
and
there.
say hi. It's good to show, I think what's really important, so it doesn't have to be like one size fits all. This is the UK style of pickleball. We've got lots of different styles. And we've got some really great girls as well, some really strong girls.
Louis, you're dressed in this, so you look like you know what you're doing. Why do you like pickleball?
It's one of those sports that anyone can play from the age of 5 to 90. One of the most inclusive sports I've ever seen played, and it's just anyone can play it. You can, all four people, different levels, different ages, different skills. You can play it just for fun. You can play it, before a beer, after a beer, and it's just one of those sports that gets everyone active and going, and you can have a really good time whilst competing well.
What do you say to those people who are just like, especially tennis players, who are like, look at this stupid sport, the people are so it's rubbish. What do you say to that?
Give it a go and you'll change your mind.
Okay, I see a lot of things that say pickleball is just for old people, but coming here today I can see that's not the case. Why do you think it's got that reputation? Is it going to change?
I definitely think, looking at like the UK community right now, it is changing and it's evolving. Obviously pickleball is for everyone and that's what makes it so brilliant. I think people don't quite realise that it can be competitive for younger people, and that is starting to grow, which is great to see.
Yeah. What's your aspiration? Next 5 years, where are we going to see Molly?
Winning the Premier League with Surrey Smash.
Winning the Premier League? I thought you'd be playing for GB. Aim higher. Now, not all courts are going to be like Hurlan's. That's a really impressive club with custom-made facilities. In the UK, the majority of pickleball is either done in leisure centres like this, where you use the badminton courts and you lower the badminton net down, tends to be an older demographic, or you come outside and play in parks, which is often free to play in the UK. Now, in the distance over there, you can see some tennis courts, and very often pickleball courts were marked down on the tennis courts with tape or even with paints, but that meant that you could have two sports going on at the same time. However, as pickleball has gained popularity, these custom-made courts have come along too. Now, they look beautiful and they're amazing for pickleball, but you often get rid of tennis courts to do this. And if you're getting rid of tennis courts to just play pickleball, I'm sure you can think of where one of the potential arguments comes in. Now, in the UK as well, this is a beautiful day, isn't it? It's lovely, but the UK is like this, what, like 1 or 2 weeks out of a year? So if it's rainy or it's windy, you know, you can't really play very much, so you have to go indoors. But for me, it's amazing to see that even in the short space of time of just a few years, you've seen almost no pickleball to pickleball in leisure centres to pickleball actually being purpose-made in parks with organic play where people just come down and play during the day by themselves. It's quite amazing growth. Does it tend to be the older demographic that play, or do you see things changing?
No, I mean, initially when we first started, quite a lot of them were quite mature people, but as the skills developed and the intensity of the game grew, more and more of the younger generators started coming in.
Yeah.
So there's a good demographic from young 18-year-old all the way up to 80, 90-year-old playing the game.
Amazing. And Fred, last question. As we look around the court here, we can see, you know, these courts are full, all your sessions are full at the moment. Why, in your opinion, is it becoming so popular?
Because of the ease of the game, they can pick the game up for it.
You find it quite sociable?
Oh, it's very sociable. People are very, very keen to get on with it. And it's very polite as well. They're very amenable towards each other.
Okay, yeah.
So and they encourage each other as well.
So as beautiful as this is today, and it is a beautiful day for pickleball, isn't it? We can't actually stay here any longer, because to really understand pickleball, we need to go to the birthplace. We need to go to the heart of where pickleball began. So come with me now as I do a travel montage and we go to the good old US of A.